to my channel. So on YouTube there has been going around a trend where you just eat a certain colour of food for a whole day, and I've even seen some challenges where you only eat food starting with a certain letter. So now that I am a YouTuber or something like that, I would definitely not call myself a YouTuber, but I thought I would jump on this trend. And from the title you can see that today I'm only going to eat green food. So I've seen people do this a little differently. Some people eat like each ingredient, each food has to be green, and others do that, you know, the whole meal has to be green, but maybe not every ingredient. So like this morning I made a matcha oatmeal and I added oat milk and some coconut cream and that to it, and those aren't green, but like the whole meal was green. So that's kind of what I'm going to do, that maybe not everything is green but the actual meal in itself will be green. So yeah, today it is Sunday and I have just finished work. It's 2 p.m. I also went to the gym after work. It's crazy that it's 2 p.m. and I've been awake almost 10 hours. Maybe not my ideal Sunday, but it always feels good when it's done and I have the whole rest of the day. Yesterday I prepared my breakfast, which I filmed, and I will insert the video. And like I mentioned, I made a matcha oatmeal, or a matcha overnight oats, and I ate that at work. With me here, not super green, but kind of, if you wanted a close up there. So I'm gonna eat this and I finish work soon, and then I don't really know what I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna work out or just head home and fix things, fix things at home. It is daylight saving today, so I got about 4 hours sleep last night and I am feeling it, and you can hear it in my voice that yeah, soon I'm done for work this weekend, but still got work tomorrow as well. So, and now it is time for lunch. So as a vegan, it's not hard to eat a lot of green food. I mean, a lot of vegetables and that are green. So I'm starting off simple here, you know, maybe I'll do a challenge where it's like I only eat red food or only purple food, and that will be a lot more challenging. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things I could make. I was thinking I was going to make a green salad now for lunch, but considering that I've just worked out, I want something a bit more substantial than just salad. So I'm thinking I'm going to make a pasta. So I have some whole grain pasta here, and I'm gonna make my own pea avocado pesto. Basically I have 6 avocados that need to be eaten. I don't know what happened, but I bought 2 and then I got a food delivery and I suddenly had 4 more avocados. So yeah, I'm not complaining. I got 2 extra avocados in my delivery. Not what I planned, but so that is what I'm going to make for lunch anyway, and yeah, I'll show you when I make it. And just a little FYI, because this is a challenge and I'm going to eat just green food, this isn't a like how I eat every day. You know, like I would typically add tofu or some type of soy protein or that into my like pasta mix, but I'm gonna skip that today because it's not green. So yeah, just wanted to mention that so nobody thinks that I just eat a bunch of green vegetables all the time, because the truth is that I actually don't. I eat a lot of broccoli and avocado, but otherwise it's not so many green vegetables. Yeah. Now I really need food. So I'm gonna just boil pasta to start off with. And then I'm gonna make this pea avocado pesto. So basically peas, I will link to her actual recipe in the description box, but for now I'm not gonna measure anything, I'm just gonna mix. So I'm gonna use peas. Oops. And then some salad, or like arugula, I think it's called. Rucola in Swedish. Just a whole bunch of that. And then half an avocado. I might add in the rest. Or I might have that like on the pasta. There's nothing better than the perfect like avocado. It happens all the time where you buy one and it is too hard, or it's all like brown in the middle. Or you know what? I'm actually gonna add the whole avocado because I've got 6 avocados to eat and there's nothing to spare here. Otherwise they will go bad. And then of course salt and garlic. So I've been asked why I use garlic powder and not whole garlic. One reason, because when I cook with garlic it makes my hands smell like garlic, and 2, because I realized that I get stomach pain when I eat garlic and or onion, so I eliminated that from my diet and I felt a lot better. But I still love garlic, so now it's just recently I have started using garlic powder and I feel that it doesn't mess with my stomach as much. So yeah, I get the garlic taste without the stomach pain. Oil is key. Don't be scared to use oil. You can also use a little water or aquafaba. So this is how it looks. Maybe not the most appetizing, but it does taste good. And if you have a better mixer than mine, it will make it smoother. If any company wants to sponsor me with a good mixer, just email me. The pasta is now cooked. I added some broccoli and green bell pepper to the pasta while it was cooking. And I'm just gonna mix the sauce in with the pasta and then I'm done pretty much. So it is finally lunchtime and I have changed jumper because I wanted to take a picture and the bread didn't go so well. So this is what I would call a green meal. Very green in my opinion. I'm not really gonna film myself eating this because it would be far too much footage if you're gonna see me eat all of my meals. I've gotten some questions like why I don't use a lot of fresh vegetables. I use a lot of like frozen vegetables. One, because it's cheaper, but also because it's happened a few too many times where I have bought like fresh salad or like broccoli and things like that, and it has had bugs and insects in it, and maybe I should put a little like warning, sensitive, but it's happened quite often to me, so it has put me off fresh vegetables. And I know that, you know, oh, you can just wash it and that, but ever since I have been young, if there's been any talk of like bugs or insects or things like that, or like in my food or around my food, I can't eat. So like I do find it hard to eat fresh vegetables because I get this like panicked feeling that there's bugs in it, and not because, you know, I'm against eating bugs. I mean, they still want to live, but it's not like vegan reasons or anything. It's just that it puts me off a lot. I get like sick feelings, which yeah, I mean, fresh vegetables are very, very nutritious, but I still eat other vegetables and frozen vegetables. So yeah, that's pretty much the reason why. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this. I need food. Okay, it is now 5:10 and I have been doing some work the past like 3 hours. Just like online stuff, and I've cleaned my kitchen and done some like house stuff and that. So I'm kind of hungry again, but like not hungry enough for dinner. So I'm gonna eat half an apple and half a pear, which was left over from when I made breakfast yesterday. Now I'm just gonna like watch some YouTube or something for a little while. Finally have time to rest. So it was daylight saving yesterday, Saturday or Sunday the 31st, meaning that, you know, the clock went forward and I fell asleep around 12, I think it was. That was when I last checked the clock anyway, and then my alarm rang at 4:30 this morning. So like 3.5 hours. Yeah, 3.5 hours sleep. So I have been up since 4:30 and I have been on the go, you know, work out, come home, film, start working on other stuff and that. So it's starting to hit me, the tiredness. Yeah, and then I have school and work tomorrow as well, so I'm really gonna need to just try to relax and chill this evening. Anyway, I've been thinking about dinner and I'm not hungry enough to eat it now, but I don't know what I should make. Something that's green. Like, I could just roast a bunch of vegetables, like broccoli, peas, soya beans, something like that maybe. Or maybe I'll do a wok and just like fry all the vegetables together. Or like a green salad, like salad, cucumber, some fried green vegetables. Or I can make a soup. Maybe I'll make like a green soup with like peas, some potatoes, broccoli. That might be a good idea. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna try to figure out what I'm gonna make for dinner and eat these, and I will catch you again when it's time to make dinner. Okay, it has been a while. I may or may not have taken a nap. But it is now time to make dinner, and my mind has been going back and forth. Should I just go something super simple like a pea potato soup, leave it at that, or just like roast some green vegetables? But for the sake of the video, I want to do something more than just mixing peas into a soup. So I'm going to make pea patties. They might turn into a complete failure, they might not, but yeah, that will show the reality of cooking if they do fail. If they don't fail, then I've got a new recipe coming. And I'm also going to roast some vegetables, maybe fry up some soybeans, and yeah. So I'm going to show you when I make that. Also, I've realized that I may or may not have cheated on this challenge because I drank coffee this morning and that isn't green. But let's call this eating only green food for a day. Yeah, otherwise it's just been water. So yeah, up to you to decide if that was against the rules or not. So here you see a bunch of the green food. Basically I'm just gonna put broccoli and haricot vert here and roast. I'm gonna roast this as well. About 220 degrees for 20 minutes or 30. So for the pea burgers, kind of an experiment, but I'm gonna use boiled peas, 1 can of chickpeas, save the liquid for something else. I'm adding in a 1/4 chopped onion. So I don't want to over mix it so it like turns creamy. I want to be able to form it into patties. Now I'm just going to add breadcrumbs, a little bit of cornstarch, and a whole bunch of salt. I'm going to try some of the burger. It is very, very soft on the inside. Like they hold together very well, but it lacks texture. That's one of the things. Like I like falafel, but I'm not a huge fan of bean burgers. 1, I think they're hard to make, but 2, they often lack texture. That's what I prefer about like fake meats, that there's something like to chew. I'm going to do a little talk now while I'm waiting for everything to cook. Eating green food as a vegan isn't so hard. This hasn't been such a hard challenge. If I picked another colour it would have been harder. But you can all comment down below if you want me to do another one of these days, but eating only food of another colour. That will be more of a challenge and have to do a little bit more preparation. Anyway, so comment down below if you want to see me do another one of these challenges. I have another one planned already, which I will try to film next week, and it might be the next video I post. Yeah, if you like this video, give it a like, comment, subscribe if you're new to my channel. I didn't really have anything planned for this video apart from me eating green food.
Take a shot for every time I said green food.
But it's turned into sort of showing you me cooking and talking. I don't know how much I'm gonna keep in this video of me actually talking. Like this might be cut out. Yeah. Anyway, hopefully you like it. Let me know if you do. Be kind if you don't. This right here is definitely what I call green food. A whole lot of vegetables, a whole lot of fiber. I mean, this dish could use some potatoes or something. But I mean, I've got my burgers, I got my vegetables, I got my sauce, got some beans in the burgers, so yeah. I'm gonna eat this. I don't know if I'm gonna eat something again after this. I feel like this is, because of all the fibre, it's gonna fill me up quite a bit, but I might eat some cucumbers and dip later, or maybe another apple, or just like snack on the leftover soybeans. I don't really know, but film if I do. Otherwise, this is my last meal, and I'm gonna freeze in the burgers and things like that because I have got some meal prep for next week, so I made a bit too much food. Better to just like freeze in the burgers for when I don't have time to cook and don't have any meals prepped. Yeah, I'm gonna eat this now. I'm not gonna film it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next week, unless I eat another meal.